This is the Cosmic Forecast for August 2024, using, of course, the Cosmic Deck of Initiation. Waves of energy cascade over humanity as the month of August dawns and will continue for some time yet to come. This energy will impact all elements of our field, and there will most definitely be a disturbance in the forces around us. Some of the shifts will be due to extreme solar flares that will continue for the entire month. Others are more locally and intentionally created. Wave after wave will impact our realities, and the weather will be impacted most significantly. Storms will continue to be of greater intensity, almost as if nature was having a temper tantrum. Destructive storms will continue to impact the earth, as well as earthquakes of increasing intensity as the year flows to completion. Most are seeing the increase in small quakes that are only a hint as to what will eventually impact not only the U.S. but other nations as well. In those areas not used to this phenomena, where construction is not done in consideration of quakes, there will be massive chaos. While humanity as a species is constantly evolving, so too is the Earth changing and shifting in accordance with new elements to be evolved and developed. The Earth has gone through these cycles before, just not in human memory or consciousness. As we grow and change, evolve, and come to a greater understanding of the gifts and tools that we have carried throughout incarnations, we let go of thoughts and philosophies that no longer serve our awareness and expand our consciousness. The Earth also strives to find a greater balance of inner and outer energy and shifts plates to come to a greater balance. Humanity has effectively shifted its outer crust, and as a result, the Earth strives to balance that shift, resulting in confusion upon the surface. Perhaps in time we will recognize that there must be a balance between the Earth Mother and those of us who live upon the surface. Watch to the skies as well, for there are those who indicate that the stars are shifting. It isn't the stars, but rather the extreme polar shift that is beginning, that will continue for some time yet to come until there is stability in that area. August will see greater heat in all areas, as well as air quality suffering as well. This is the new norm for a decade or so to come, and we will have to adapt to those shifts and adjust our lives accordingly. Farmers will plant and harvest in new patterns, and once a rhythm has been established, food scarcity will disappear, until, of course, the next shift. August will see heat in places not used to, and we will find that what used to be vacation locations are shifted to new areas as tourists seek greater relief from the heat, which seems more extreme with each passing day. Animals are reacting to the shifts internally and externally and will seem skittish and uneasy. Small domestic animals will seem tense and cling to their owners. As the weather gets cooler, they will return to whatever their normal behavior is. Water systems in all areas of the world are going to be under great pressure, and in several large cities there may well be failure that is very inconvenient for those who rely on old, almost ancient systems. New York is one of those areas that may well find very old systems failing and leaving the city in distress in the next few months yet to come. Other areas that may find difficulties are Nevada, Louisiana, Northern California, New Mexico, Haiti, and Florida. Also being affected would be Japan, Taiwan, Poland, and Great Britain. Water seems to be an area to watch over, whether it is from lack or the reverse, too much of. The Mississippi, as well as indicating that there will be disturbances beneath it that may well cause some interesting difficulties. We can put Yellowstone on that watch list as well. Volcanoes are awakening and ice peaks are melting, almost as if Mother Nature is having hot and cold flashes all at the same time. While this can be energetically disturbing, it is also an exciting time, and one we will all survive. New energy is coming our way, and it opens the portals for greater understanding and awareness as to our purpose and destinies to some degree. These changes open portals within as the energies shift, and we can take advantage of these times to expand our consciousnesses and awarenesses and utilize our creativity to make great changes in ourselves as well as society. These changes don't take the form of rebellion, but rather a better understanding of the love that we were created in and how to share that energy, not through words as much as in behavior towards one another. The nature of the planet is changing, and so is the nature of the human spirit. The recent pandemic gave us the opportunity to spend time in reflection and looking within and making changes, of opening portals to creativity and new awareness as to our focus. While the times are, to say the least, in upheaval, so too is the inner focus we all possess. Loving kindness, compassion, and communication are more deeply engraved within each of us, and as we learn to share it, in spite of what is happening around us, we can and will change the world. On more personal levels, this is a month when balance should be sought within. The blending of the physical and spiritual will give you a more grounded feeling and greater stability in these times of insecurity. That balance can be found in many different ways according to your personal belief system and your personal philosophies. Not looking to others but seeking the source within will bring you into greater resonance to the source and will help you to be more firmly planted within reality. Often, we get out of balance in these energies because of conditioning and well-meaning parents and teachers. Bringing the spiritual into balance with your physical reality gives you access, insight, reason, and creativity to greater degrees than ever before imagined. Often in times of stress, we lean more on one direction than another, letting go of the wisdom the other holds for you. Take the time to find that balance, and no matter what the universe sends your way, you will find direction and purpose where others are swept along with the confusion that may surround them. Meditation of some form will help you to find that balance, and it doesn't need to be extreme or complicated, but rather simple and profound, and what fits you like a glove. Try not to be directed by others, but rather create your own way of finding silence within and listening to the spirit within as well, for that is where your true wisdom lies. Becoming more aware of our connections with others is another area that will give us each a greater feeling of being grounded and connected. This is another area that should be focused upon this month as well. While the times are frequently chaotic, it is important to remember that many are being swept along without understanding what the chaos is about. Compassion for them and others gives you a better understanding of the fact that we are all one with each other, and understanding and compassion can tend to calm the energy rather than feed it. It is important to remember that when we see actions that are inappropriate, we only recognize them because in some lifetime past we were most probably guilty of those same actions as well. Judging those actions never helps to solve the problem, but compassion can lead to understanding on all levels within everyone. It doesn't happen overnight, but in time, the point is made and taken in and finally utilized. Healing energy and communication flow with greater intensity this month than ever before. Remember that your words hold great power, so use them with care. Creative energy is often hidden in words spoken to others, so make sure you listen to what you tell others, for therein is also a message for yourself. There's a wonderful flow of healing energy within you this month, both with words and touch. Be more aware that the simplest touches can communicate and share with others. The energy you share on just the simplest of levels can have more meaning than you could ever imagine. Work done with the hands carries within it this month especially a form of creative magic. Whether it is from writing, painting, cooking, gardening, or whatever project you flow into with love. The energy is drawn in and shared with whoever it touches. This is a great time to write real letters, not computer, to those you are connected to. Emails get deleted, real letters get treasured and saved. Reconnect to those who are and have been close to you, and reweave that connection for the times yet to come. There's going to be this month a feeling of energy flowing in all different directions, and it is. There is a destabilizing energy that can and will be confusing to everyone, and there is going to be information that is shared with the populace that will be confusing and often upsetting. There may well be more mobs in many of the large cities around the world, as everyone tries to find truth and love in areas where it seems to be lacking. But this too shall pass. Stand back as well as you can. Become a watcher, not a participant. Wait until September arrives until you make any major decisions, for it is going to be quite a ride. Though the air is full of others telling their version of the truth, it won't be until September or October that you should make your decisions, for the truth will eventually come to light in spite of those who are trying to keep it in the closet. Watch, listen, and wait, for it will be worth your restraint if you let the chips fall until you commit yourself to a direction that will affect your future in a multitude of different ways. By the end of the month, you will owe yourself a deep breath and a pat on the back. Take a few moments to reflect and then engage yourself again in what next month has in store for you.